Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Pearson Solution. This time it's of Exp22 Excel chapter 6 HOE mortgage. Okay, so this is the project description, and what you have to do, you want to look at your budget to review the impact. We have to look for this. Excel, create a worksheet, analyze the variable that affect the mortgage payment. So this is the thing to be considered: the total amount to repay the loan, okay, and the total interest paid. To help you make a decision, you will use a several what if analysis tool, each with a specific purpose, benefit and restriction. With these tools you will have a better understanding. So this is what we need to do in this project. This is the summary of our project, or this is the headline of our project, and we will consider these highlighted things while doing our project. So let's start it by download and open the file Exp19 chapter 6 HOE mortgage. So this is the file. You can see this is the file mortgage payment. Okay, grader has automatically added your last name. Yes, it's added here below. Okay, so step number 2 is actually this project start from here. As you complete your mortgage calculation, you would like to use a range name to make the formulas easier to understand. Create the range name, purchase price for cell B2. Where is B2? This is B2, and what we have to do, create the range name, purchase price. How to create the range name? Just click on the cell, and this is the name box. This is called the name box. You have to write the name of that cell here, purchase price, and click, hit the enter button, and the range name will be specified to this cell, to B2. Okay, and down payment for cell B3. This was B2 and this is B3, and name of this should be down payment. Okay, down payment. Hit the enter button again, and you can see that this is the range name for the B2 and this is the range name for the B3. So our step number 2 is completed. Now we will move on to the step number 3 of our assignment, and it is about you have decided to utilize a alternate method for creating range name for the remainder of the variables. Okay, so this was the one method that instructor has given us the task to learn, and now you will sorry for that. And this is the another method instructor want us to learn. So we actually, in this step, we have created a range name for a single cell. We can do it for large number of cell, like we can give a single name to this set of data. We can give a single name to this. Okay, you can give name to you can give range name to these two cells also. Here you can, but here instructor want us to create the range name for A9 to B13. Where is A9? There we go, A9 and B13. Sorry, A9 and B13. You can see that instructor want us to give these cells the range name of this. Okay, instructor want us that this cell should be identified by this cell like amount of loan, and this should be identified by number of payment periods, and this cell should be identified by the name monthly payment. So what we have to do, we have to select the range A9 to B13 using the create from selection method. Okay, just go after selecting, you have to go to the formula and go to the define name group. There are four groups: function library, define names, formula editing, and calculation group. So we will use the define name group and we will use create from selection method. You can see, so our range name is in the left column. Yes, it is in the left column. If it was on the top, we should select top row. If it is in the bottom row, we should select the bottom row. If the name range should be, if we want that name of right column should be given to the left column, then we will select right column. But here the range names are given in the left column and we have to select the we have to check the box left column and press OK. Now I will tell you how it works. You can see this amount of loan in the name box, okay, is given to this. So B10 has the range name of this periodic rate. B13 has the range name total to repay loan. I think you got my point. So we are done with this step of our assignment, and now we will move on to the next next step. Best practice is to save your file after each step. You have to save your file from here. There you go. You can save in this way. You can press Ctrl S to save your file. So step number 4 is, it is saying that you would like to edit the previously created range names. Okay, we would like to edit the range names we have created here in this step and in this step. But in this step, in step number 4, we will edit the range name that we created in step 2 and step 3. Okay, to do so you will use the name manager. So first part of this step is delete the monthly payment name range. Okay, we have to delete this. Again, come to the formulas tab, define names group and click the name manager and delete the monthly payment. Just select that and hit the delete button. When the dialog box appear, warning dialog box appear that that are you sure. This is actually the confirmation message that are you really want to delete this range name? Yes, I want to delete this, and press OK. There we go, and press control. So I think we don't need to press control yet because we have the other parts as well. Edit the down payment name range so it appear as this. So it should appear like this. We have to edit the down payment. This is down payment and we have to edit this. And now right here, down payment, and press OK. You can see this. We cannot close this right now because we have one more part left in this step. It is saying that you have to edit the purchase price to appear as a purchase price. Okay, to appear like this. It is almost similar to the previous part, but we have to do that. This is purchase price. Click edit, and right here purchase price, click OK. There we go. Now you can close the box and you can see that range names are different. Down payment, you can see the we have to make sure that these amount of loan, yes, these are there. So our step number 4 is done. Now we will move on to the step number 5 of our assignment, and it's about you would like to apply the newly created range name to the existing formulas in the worksheet. Okay. The range names that we created in the second, third and fourth step, we will now apply these range name to the formulas in our worksheet. Okay, apply the defined name to the existing formulas on the home loan worksheet. Where is the home loan worksheet? We have to look for it. This is the home loan worksheet, and once completed, name range should appear in the cells B12 and B14. Where is B12? And we should apply the range name for B10, B11 and B9. So what's the range name for B10? It's periodic rate. Periodic rate, just click that. What's the range name for B11? It's number of payments. Number of payments. Okay. So we were looking for the range name of B11 and it was number of payment period. Just click that. Here we go. And what's the range name for B9? It's amount of loan. There we go. Just hit enter and you see that range name is now applied to B12, and now we will apply the range name to B14. Okay, here is B14. There we go. So look for the range name of B13. It's total to repay loan. There we go. And what's the range name for B9? We have previously used amount of loan. Just click that. And I think I have shown you the best method to apply the range name, and this is the most simple and the most formal method. So just by doing so you will cover this step. Just hit enter and we have completed and we have applied the range name to our formulas in our worksheet. We can apply the range name to these formulas as well. If you go to the what was the range name given to cell B2? It was purchase price. And what was the range name given to cell B3? It was down payment. So B2 it was down payment, and B3 it was purchase price. There we go. Hit enter. I'm sorry, I think I have applied it in a B2 was purchase price. B2 was purchase price. So B2 is purchase price and B3 is down payment. Just hit enter. And B4, we haven't given any range name to the B4 and B6, so we have to leave this formula alone. Just save this step and we are done with step number 4. Now we will you would like to document the name range by inserting them as a list on a new worksheet. Create a new worksheet, name range names. How to create this? Just click the plus button and you will have your sheet, and rename this. I have shown you the method of rename several times just by double clicking and writing here range names. There we go. Insert the previously created range names on the worksheet starting in cell E2. Where is A2? It's A2. And how to do so? We have to go to the formula tab, then define names group, click the down arrow, and then paste the name here. There we go. Paste our full list. There we go. There you can see that this is the list of the range name that we created in our home loan worksheet created in our workbook. Set the width of A and B to auto fit. Okay. We have to go to the home tab, then format, auto fit. Select column B, format, auto fit. There we go. Just save our file, and our step number 6 is also done. This step wait for almost 8 points. After applying these steps, you will have full 8 points in your assignment in your step number 6. So we are now moving on to the step number 7. As you continue your analysis, you would like to create a one variable data table to explore the impact of various interest rate on the payment, total interest, and total amount repaid. To complete the table, you will first create substitution values. Okay. On the home loan worksheet, begin in cell D4. Home loan worksheet. This is cell D4. Enter the substitution values from 4% to 6%. This is 4%. What should be the gap between each of these? 0.05 increments. Okay. 4.25%. Press enter. Now you can select both and copy them down to the T12. This is the one way to do this step. I will show you the other one as well. Once you have selected this, you can go here in the home tab, editing group, series fill. Its linear step value is 0.25. Just click. Oh, sorry. I think I have put 25. I have to put 0.25. I'm making a mistake here. Actually, this step is used for the large set of data, where we have the large set of data, put as 0.25% and click OK. You can see this is another method to fulfill these substitution values. So we are done with step number 7 of our assignment, and now we will move on to the step number 8 of our assignment, and it's about to continue the constitution of the one variable data table. You will add formulas to the table structure. Add a reference to the cell that contains the monthly payment in cell E3. Where is E3? Add a reference to the cell that contains monthly payment. Where is monthly payment? We have to look for it. It's P12. Press enter. There we go. Go to cell. Add a reference to that contain total to repay loan. In cell F3, we have to add a reference to the B13. There we go. And in cell G3, we have to add a reference to the cell that contains total interest P14. Where is P14? We can just type the range name total to repay, total interest. There was no range for this cell, so we have to that. There we go. So our step number 8 is also done. Now we will move on to the step number 8. Was actually the one part of creating the table. This was the one part of creating the table, and this was the another part of creating the table. Now we will move to the final part of creating a one variable data table. We will use just one variable to check all the impacts. Okay. Now it is saying that complete the one variable data table using APR in the B4 as column input. So first of all, we have to select this range, go to the data tab, then what if analysis, and then data table. You can find data table here. I again tell you, go to the data tab, what if analysis, forecast group. There are 5 groups: get and transform, queries connection, data type, sort and filter, data tools, and forecast group. We have to go to the forecast group, then what if analysis tab, and then hit the data table. There we go. What we have to enter the variable? What is our variable? B4 as a column input. B4. There we go. Just click OK and our table will be created. You can see this. This variable has impact on different things. You can see this, you can see this, you can see this. There we go. I will tell you later when I complete this step. I will show you what impact it has on the different kinds of things, different kinds of. So step number 10 is about formatting of our table. It is saying that you have to apply the accounting number format to the range E4 to G12. Here is E4 to G12. There we go. We have to select that and go to the home tab and then apply the accounting number format like that. Okay. And then type. So this part is done. Now type AP or in cell D3. This is cell D3 and we have to type APR. There we go. Next, create the following custom names for the range E3 to G3. Okay, for E3, for creating the custom name, go to the home tab, go to the number dialog box, then open the number dialog box and then click custom. We have to create a custom name. Okay. press this, put this sign, double colon, and then type the payment, word payment, and then press OK. You can see this. Same thing you have to do for this, and same thing you have to do for that. Let's do that too. For F3, total repaid. This is F3. Total repaid. Press OK. And G3, total interest. Total interest, and press OK. There we go. If you want to bold this, you can. It will look even more beautiful. So this was the method to create our one variable data table. So APR has an effect on payment at different interest rate. APR has effect on total repaid at different interest rate, and APR also has impact on total interest on this interest rate. Okay, so this is the APR. When you change the APR, payment will also change. When you change the APR, total repaid will also change. When you change the interest rate, it will also change. If you want me to do this assignment for you, just hit me back on WhatsApp or email. If you want to do this full course for you, I am here. We can make a very good deal. I can handle all the courses: accounting, finance, mathematics, statistics, English, computer science, operation management, human resource management, and all the courses related to the writing and computer. Just hit me back on WhatsApp or email. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in another video. Good.